Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me. Now do me a favour, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please would you do so, because I get to see those analytics and there's about only 30% of you that watch my channel actually are subscribed. So obviously if you don't like what I do, that's absolutely fine. Don't bother subscribing. I wouldn't want to inflict myself on you. But if you do like what I do, then it would be really great to have you on board a bit more often and seeing what I do as soon as it comes live and so on. And you can kind of join in the fun a little bit more. So it's super cool to have you guys subscribe. So hello everybody, welcome. So this is a live video at the moment. So if you're watching this on the replay, welcome anyway. Thank you for watching. So let's say a quick hello to everybody. Hi Sheila, Steph, Deborah and Bev and Karen and Monica and Vanessa. Good morning in Australia. Hi Janice, hi Pam, hi Deborah. Oh, loads of people on tonight. That's cool. Lovely to see you all. So it's Masculine Monday. Welcome. The weeks are just flying by. I've just re-inked my Memento black ink here. Tuxedo black. I always forget to call it tuxedo black. I just call it Memento black. I think it's because it's the only Memento ink that we sell in the Stampin' Up catalogue. So there we go. Right. I wanted to have a little play with this. Oh, who's the silly woman that forgot to switch her notifications? That's me. Me, silly me. Okay, right, let's switch these notifications off. And I must remember to reply to that message. All right, so I did do a little bit of a sneak peek for this botanical kit that's coming in the January, the spring summer catalogue. It contains this stamp set, these dies. It also contains some papers. I seem to have mislaid the other. There's two other designs that I haven't got here, but there are somewhere else. And on the back side of those are just black and white papers. And in the kit you also get these adorable little bees, and also these amazing laser cut stencil mask things, whatever you want to use them for, really. I might use them in a second just to help me with the background of what I'm trying to make. So I've not actually played the stamp set here yet, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to do. But also what I've gone ahead and done is actually cut out some masks ready. I can only find two lots. Where's the other one gone? It was here a minute ago. Oh dear. Oh well, I'm just going to get ready and we'll get started and hopefully they'll turn up. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Yeah, so the reason why I thought this would be quite nice as a botanical, masculine themed thing is because, you know, I do know that there are lots of guys, obviously, and ladies who are into their gardening and they like kind of that botanical look. I'm just double checking under everything to see if I've lost those masks. Right, I'm going to pop that down. Hopefully they'll turn up. I've literally just cut them out. Oh well. Oh, are they there? Nope. La-di-da-di-da. No. Oh well. We'll use what we have. So I've got the masks for this one and that one. So let's go with that one for now. Or maybe we'll use that in the background. Right, I'm going to move this because this is a bit, what's the word? Glary. So I'm going to move these out the way. So the masks, not the masks that I've cut out are obviously a little tiny bit bigger than the actual stamp itself, but we will go with it. It will be fine. So look, brand new, never been stamped before. Stamp set there. So hi everybody, I've just made my first ever pure Stampin' Up card. Whoop whoop. Hey, well done Steph. Going to be nice and hot the week in Australia. South Australia will be horrendous. Oh guys, who else has just come on? Hi Tina. It's alive. Yes, Deborah. It's a live. It's a proper live. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Loretta from Quebec. Hello. Has it stuck to my DSP? No, I didn't think it did. I double checked. I'll double check again though. That's the sort of thing I might have just brushed onto the floor by accident, but it's all dark in my room, you see, so that the lighting is correct. So, anyway, never mind. Right, let's get stamping. I haven't even stuck the stickers on here yet, so this is going to be fun. So the thing that caught my eye about of this set was I really love the combination of the kind of botanicals with the geometricals, or the geometricals in the in those geometrical masks, and the papers are also. I love the colour, the kind of the masculine colours, and the brightness as well. It's kind of bright. So there we go. I could see potential in it. So, oh, hi Randy. Vanessa, I'm in Echuca. Oh. Right, so shall we just attack this as a one sheet wonder and kind of, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is just stunning. Oh my word. Okay, let's just do a kind of a repeatable pattern here. I think partly because I've just re-inked this ink pad as well, it's coming out gorgeous. Stick that in the bin, don't need that. Right, let's have it. Do we want it going in the other direction? Yeah, let's do that. Let's swap it around a bit. Oh, the artwork is so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, I'm going to have this going in the other direction now. So it's worth taking care to ink your stamp well. That's what I would say. Oh, so gorgeous. Right, here we go, get that there. Hi Tracy. I'm finally getting to rest after 2 straight days of making Christmas gifts. Ooh. Ooh, good. Is that what those bags were for, Randy? Right, so let's tuck these in between, shall we? Oh, this is like a floral, a bit more of a floral, this one. So, you know, it's a great stamp set because you've got florals, you've got sort of berries. So, you know, it's not necessarily completely masculine. Let's have the let's go that way, maybe that way. Oh no, that way. That way? Yeah, go that way. You made for the bags for the... Oh yes, you were making all those cards, weren't you? That's a good idea actually, to give cards away for Christmas. I have thought about doing that, but then I thought, is that cheating? But I'm guessing that people would like to get some cards. No? If you're good at doing that kind of thing, you may as well give them away. Oops, I've got a boo-boo there. Got a bit of shadowing. Haloing rather. Shouldn't have done that. Right, okay, let's get these little edges done as well, because we don't want to skip the edges. To be honest, I can't be bothered to do the top of that one, so I'm not going to do it. Because we've got all this masking to do, and we can only... I've cut out 3 masks for each design. So we're only going to be able to do parts of this. Do it bit by bit. So... There we go. Does look fabulous, doesn't it? This is the one called Botanical Prints, Tracy, and it matches those papers that are little, you know, early. Santa came early to your house, didn't it, earlier today? So it's that kit, that botanical kit. So you also get ribbon and the bees, those tiny little bees. Yeah, this is one that's coming in January, but it comes as a whole kit. So it's a little bit pricey for the whole kit, it's £65, but oh look, I've just found the other. There we go. Right, but I thought that as I lost the mask for this one, I'm actually going to use this one to create a bit of a design on my paper. So, has anyone got a favourite dark colour they'd like me to use? Or, you know, I could do blues, purples, reds, what you want. You think the papers are ugly? Yeah, they're not the prettiest, but I think if you're trying to create masculine cards, they're okay. I quite like the contrast of the black and the white on the colour. And I do like the stripe. That stripe teamed up with florals, like even a tiny little slither of it. I love just a little bit of a stripe next to florals. Then these ones can be coloured in. So you could just choose whatever colours you wanted for that. That can be coloured in. And again, these can be used for layering, or you could colour with them. So they're not, I wouldn't say, yeah, I agree that they're not the prettiest, but I actually quite like them. So, there we go. They have a Dr. Seuss quality. Red, oh, you want reds. Oh, okay, reds. We'll go reds and then we'll do a purple in a minute. Okay, so let's grab then. Let's look. Cherry cobbler. Oh, poops. Dropped it down the back of my desk again. I did that the other day with something. Right, I really am going to have to try and rescue it this time because I can't not have cherry cobbler, can I? Oh dear. Right, let's see. Let's see if it's gettable. Oh yeah, it is. Phew. Honestly, guys, you should see. Oh, you should see my room. Well, I can't even see my room because it's dark. Never mind. Right. I'm back. Honestly, I'm back. Right, there we go. And relax. Oh, you had a plastic tablecloth with these images. Oh, fun. Okay, I'm gonna just forget about these because yeah, I'm just gonna forget about them. I'm not gonna be too worried about them. So this is real red. I'm just gonna start laying down some colour and then we'll build it up and make it darker in a minute. So let's just get some colour on and go from there. And I'm going to try not to play too much with this side because we'll do something else in a minute. So let's get it down. And then my thinking was to bring in some of the stenciling things, which I did have a second ago. Stay on the floor. So here we go. We've got two options, two designs here. We've got that one and that one. And we also have this botanical thing here. So I thought, oh, I forgot to ask people to share. Thank you. Okay, so now I've opened Mary Mallow. This is quite a dark ink, and I thought it might be fun just to stamp that in the background. And I'm not really thinking about it, I'm just wanting to get it on. So I'm being fairly random with this. I'm just kind of looking for the gaps and I'm trying to fill them. I think sometimes when you're experimenting with a process, you know, don't overthink it, just have a go. All right, so that's Mary Mallow down. And then I'm thinking, let's get in some of the cherry cobbler. Do I want to get some more of this red? Oh dear, I hadn't waited for the Mary Mallow to dry. But never mind, it's fine. Oh, it's just a look. I really must get some of that masking paper for myself because I think it would make life easier when I do these kind of techniques. Because I use post-it notes, I've only got the sticky on a portion of it, and I'm finding myself doing more and more of these techniques. I'm really quite enjoying them. So, oh, let's go quite geometrical. Should we go with this one? See what happens. Right, so now this is cherry cobbler. Someone got glitter in that for me the other day, but never mind. Hi, Sue. Well, I'm hoping that over the Christmas holidays I'm going to have a bit of time to tidy my craft room, have a bit of a de-stash. Okay, so when you're using masks like this, if it's got a repeat pattern, just be aware of not going over the lines, because then you get this definite line showing. So just go up to near it, but not quite over. And then you can pick it up and then move it across to do the next stage. So I'm just gonna, oh no, that's not right. Make it meet up there. There we go. Looking good. I like it. So take your time. Take your time to build this colour up. Don't be in too much of a hurry. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Now the only danger with using reds is that if you do them too light, they kind of almost look pinky. So just be aware of that. If you're going to use red, make sure you really do go for it with the red. Right, just taking my time to meet that all up again. Get some of this down. Oh, hi Nydia, thank you. Now, I'm presuming, looking at this, that you can also turn it that way and it would be the same pattern. Let's have a check. Oh, yes, it would. Oh, that's handy. So this is the same pattern, horizontal or vertical. That's useful to know. Sort of. I think it is. Just get some of that colour in there. Sorry if this is a bit boring for you guys at the moment, but a few more minutes and I'll be done. Oh, it's not quite meeting. Oh well, no, maybe once you choose one direction you have to stick with it. Okay. Oh well, you learnt it from me. Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, there's a slight imperfection, slight difference by turning it around the other way. So, yeah, you might not want to do that. Or it could be that I was just a little bit imperfect in the way that I laid it down. So, anyway. Oh, no, don't move, stay where you are. There we go. Oh, no, I did that wrong. Never mind. Did I do that wrong? Oh, anyway, it's done. Right, so that's that down. Now looking at that, I'm thinking, oh, do I want a little bit more red in there? So I'm just going to get this cherry cobbler off here now. We get a little bit more of the red in there. I'm wondering whether to bring in a little bit of Cajun Craze, to be honest, because I feel like the reds are going in a pink direction, and I feel like I need a little bit of other colour. Oh, what about bringing in a bit of brown? Where's Cajun Craze? Here we go. Yeah, I want the red to go in a bit of a slightly different direction. Oh, I've got this big one here. Maybe not everywhere, just a little bit. Yeah, it just helps a little bit, so it will take that pink hint off. See, this is the nice thing about having a kit where you have the stamps that are the same designs as the papers. It means that you can, Sheila didn't like the papers. It means that you can just create your own papers to your own colour tastes, so, oh, I'm getting this everywhere. This is a brand new ink pad, so it's super juicy. Right, shall we do the great big reveal? Right, shall I get you a bit closer for this? Are you ready? Woohoo! Okay. Thanks, Tracy, for sharing. That's cool. Right. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's very... Oh, I love the contrast on it. Really cool. Oh, and I love all this geometrics in the background. Loving that. Just going to try and see if I can... I feel like I'm lagging. Let's get this up a little bit more time. There we go. Right, what do you think of that then, guys? Yeah. Looks so cool. Right, I'm wondering now whether to... Someone said purple earlier, so I am going to grab some purples and do something with purples. So I'm just going to cover these back over. I think I might get some, masking paper as a little Christmas present to myself. What brand did you say that? Who was that, Vanessa? Get the Rock Reposition Sticker A4 sheets. They're great for masking. Okay. Oh, my husband's just placed an Amazon order. Oh well, we've got Prime. We can Mind you, if I add it to the order tonight, it'll probably all come together, won't it? Right, so someone said, did someone say Highland Heather earlier? We can mix in some gorgeous grape with it. Oh, I tell you what I was going to do. Oh, before I coloured these, I thought it might be nice to just do a little bit of sponging on these. Maybe with a small brush. Just to add a little bit of colour. What do you think? Or shall I just leave it black and white and then maybe add to it afterwards? I'll let you decide while I get the inks. Let's have a look. Gorgeous grape, Highland Heather. Leave it black and white, okay. We'll do that for now and then we'll see how it goes. So what I could do is use the other mask this time, just to see what that looks like. And I really still quite like this, having this botanical through it. I really quite like that. But I think, what about doing it in basic grey? And, oh, I need my little raggy cloth. Where have I put it? Sorry guys, I haven't actually been spending much time in my craft room lately. I grabbed a whole load of stuff for Sunday for the kids' craft at church. Then I grabbed a few bits this morning for my class that I do with my old folks. And then, oh, I have got that though. That's useful. Let me just grab my stamp cleaner and clean this stamp off. Yeah, I'm afraid my craft room has become a bit of like a dump and run place. Just kind of like dump it and run. And now it's winter and I'm thinking about Christmas presents. I've been getting into my crochet as well. So any spare minute, if I'm in front of the telly, I'm crocheting. So I'm not playing in here. So it becomes a bit of a mess. They look like stickers. Yeah, they do a bit. That one I put on a bit wrong. Is the mask, if you have got the masking stuff, does it can you see through it a little bit? Because that is a problem with this. Is it because they're not exact? There's a little halo around them, and if you get it wrong, like that one, it really does look quite wrong. Oh well. I suppose it adds to the handcrafted nature of it. So, hi Carol. Thank you. Right, let's just stamp a bit of this in basic grey. Okay. Just get some of that on. There. And there. Oh, that's quite a lot on there now. It's nice. Nicey nice. Right, let's get the Cajun craze off this brush. This is a good workout. De-stress. Let's get some Highland Heather on here. Good morning, Alan. All right, let's get some. It might mix a bit with the Cajun craze that I had on here earlier. Never mind. Oh, this feels like it needs a re-ink. Let's have a look. This is the way I test whether or not my inks need re-inking. I do this. Oh, that looks fine. Must be my brush. Or maybe I just need to load it a bit more. There we go. It's slowly coming off. Oops. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get these masking sheets, because this is, once they start curling up, they just want to keep curling. So this is Gorgeous Grape. It's a little bit darker. But again, I'm finding, oh, yeah, maybe it does need a bit of a re-ink. So Gorgeous Grape is the darker one of the two. Although initially when you stamp with it, it's quite hard to tell the difference, in my personal opinion. So, oops. I actually quite like how the purple and the red are blending together a little bit. Oh, maybe I could do an ombre look down the middle, this one here. YouTube needs to sort itself out. Twice it's booting me out and the video keeps stopping all the time or halfway through. Oh. That's not good. Right, so I've got some colour down, and this time I'm going to use this one. And I think what I'm going to do this time is just use it in patches rather than all over, so that I haven't got to be so worried about making the stencil line up. So work it, work it, work it. There we go. Right, so lay that down. Actually, it's quite useful doing a stencil over a mask because it's helping to hold the masks down. Excuse me. Well, sometimes if you catch me live and I end the video, or you know, it's come to the end of the video, it does take time for YouTube to upload what I, you know, if I've just done a live. So if you've literally caught me when I've just stopped doing a live, you have to wait a bit for YouTube to sort out what it's doing. Apart from that, I don't know why you're getting booted out. Very odd. Okay. So this is a bit more of a collage technique where, you know, I'm not doing it absolutely all over. I'm just sort of doing it in sections. You know, it's quite, you could even mix, you know, if you've got the other stencils, you could mix other stencils into this. So it's quite fun. Just go over a bit more there. Right, I think let's reveal. No, these are going to be in the spring summer catalogue, and they're part of a kit. It's a massive kit that has these stamps, the dies, papers. You get two of those, you get ribbon, and you get some metal bees, all for £65. So you get a lot of product. It's their kind of like super duper product thing that they are now doing. So it's where everything's kind of coordinated. So it's I guess they try and aim it for people who've been crafting a while, because they don't put in any idea sheets. It's for people who just love the products, know what they're going to do with it, buy it and get on with it, you know. But obviously, you know me, I'd like to show you what you could do with it, because just because you buy something doesn't mean you don't get, you know, blocked mojo sometimes, and you go, oh, I love it, but what do I do with it? You know, that happens to us all. So I thought I'd come on and play and hopefully stop that attitude dead in its tracks, so that you know exactly what to do. So, you know, obviously the great thing about this sort of technique, you just choose your favourite colours. You don't have to do what I'm doing. Right, oh, we could mask off that little bit because I've got a spare mask. Right, let's do that there. It's a whole suite, yes. Oh, it's not just me. Ooh. Oh, you got your. Oh, that's such a shame. I knew you were getting it late. That's awful. Sorry, Ellen. A medley. Thank you, Rhonda. Yeah, it's called a product medley. Right, now, just because I need something to lean on, I'm just going to grab. I've got a bit of scrap card here from the other day. I'm just going to lay that down like that. So I've got something for my hands to go on. And I think it would be fun. We start with the Highland Heather, and then we make our way down and do some colour blending, if the masks hold. Right, so that was Highland Heather. I'll bring in now Gorgeous Grape. Yes, I am using the same brush. It seems to be able to cope with it, so we're going to go with it for now. Right, so that's Gorgeous Grape, and I think it would be nice to blend that then into a little bit of Real Red. I now need to post out their gifts. Oh, that's a pain, isn't it, Ellen? After you had seen them. I'm sure they'll be happy with their gifts, though. Did you get them something out of the new catalogue? Actually, don't say. They might be watching. Be a nice surprise. For my downline, I think all of them have got it apart from one, because she's my sister and I've got other stuff to send her, is I actually split up the kit. So obviously I couldn't give them the stamp set and the dies, but I split up the papers and I've given everybody a sheet each of the paper and a bee and some of the green ribbon and some of the die cuts. That's the other thing you get with it. I forgot to say about that. You get these printed die cuts and some die cuts that they're like labels, so that you can stamp your own sentiment onto. So everybody got like a couple of those, and the idea was that over the Christmas holidays they can have a bit of a play, and you know, and then obviously if they like the kit they can buy it, but certainly they can make up some sample cards to show their customers if they you know do sell to customers. So I just thought, save them having to spend £65 on a great big kit. You know, I bought it and split it for them. So, and it just so happened I've got 7 downline at the moment, and the kit could split into 8 really easily. So it worked out really well. So everyone's got a little bit, and I've got a few sheets left for myself as well. And I got some ribbon. Right, where's the Cajun craze gone? I had that a minute ago. It's under there. No. Oh, there it is. It's okay, I told them. I got the logo magnets. Ah, cool. Eclipse Art Masking Tape 10-meter rolls is a good one. Oh, okay, I'll have a look at that. Deborah says, I'm the queen of blocked mojo. Waiting for the new catalogues is making me antsy. Okay, so now I'm going in with some Cajun Craze. So I'm blending that from the cherry cobbler. And just at the top, I'm just putting a bit of the Cajun Craze with the purple. Right, I think now to get the basic grey, and just do a little bit of masking. Hi, Christine. Right, so here's a basic grey, and I'm just going to do it in different spots. So I'm not going to do it all over. So in a way, all it's doing is darkening up what I've put down already. Oh gosh, it's so funny using these stencils, because as you're putting the ink on, you think, oh, that's not really making much difference, and then when you take it away, it's like, whoa. Look what difference it's making. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it really does. It's subtle but lovely, you know, but definitely a difference. Not so much on the cherry cobbler, but it's still a difference, and it's just really nice. Oh, that one's come off. Oops, let's pop that back on for a sec. Oh, lovely, lovely. Right, let's see. Take this one off. That one off. Oh, yeah. I like that. See, I even like looking at the paper up this bit afterwards. I think that's so cool. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Right, so that I can use all the paper, I'm just looking for the little sort of white areas now, and I'm just going to go back in with my brush to try and cover that up a little bit before I start cutting it up. Because it could be that I actually end up using portions that are red and purple, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Hi, Mia Lee. Welcome. Are you new to my channel or first time on the live? Right, that turned out just really gorgeous. It's almost got a bit of a Japanese vibe to it now, which is so interesting compared to, see, this reminds me of Kew Gardens in the UK. It just reminds me of something very kind of like, yeah, botanical, you know, like those old-fashioned things. Oh, excuse me. But this has just got such a different look to it, hasn't it? And it's using the stamps, using the same images, but doing something quite exciting and different with it. So let's have a look. Oh, hi Mia. Have you been following me before? Please say hello to Mia, everybody. So we have quite a few people watching here who like watching what I do. So it's a lovely little community that's built up here. So do tell us about yourself, or whatever you would like to say about yourself, and you'll be very much welcomed here. Right, so I'm cutting this at 6.5 centimetres or 2.5 inches. I'm just going to cut that down, and then that's so pretty. I wanted just to cut it across there and then mat it onto some black cardstock. I think would be really nice. Just give it a nice black border, you know, and then mount it onto just some white card. I think that would just look fabulous. You followed me before. You adore my When She Wonders. Ah, thank you, Mia. Yeah, the masking gives such a subtle effect. It does. What this design here. Super yummy. Right, so what have I got left? Just measure. I've got 9 inches left. So if I cut that down at... See, I was quite intrigued to see what it looked like half and half, but I don't think it's going to work. So 4.5 inches would be about there. But if I make it... Actually, if I do it at 10, it means I can get a couple of backgrounds out of that. 10. I cut that, turn that around. I'm quiet as I'm making cards for hubbies, running club buddies with the Do the Impossible. Oh, you got that stamp set. Oh, good, Janice. I'd love to see what you make with that. Right, now I'm in a dilemma. I don't want to cut that off. I don't want to cut all those florals off. So if I cut it about there, and then turn it around and cut it at 10 centimetres. There we go. So I've still got these lovely yummy bits to use for something else. So that's 10. So I'll get a card base out of that. So cut that there. So I could just stick that onto a card base. She says I don't know where I put them. Oh, here they are. Oh, that's quite scrummy. Oh, I've even got black here. Oh, right, let's see what that will look like on this one. Very Asian to you, Rebecca. Ah, okay. Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of that, you know, batik. I've got some lovely fabric from Malaysia and stuff, and it kind of feels a little bit like that. Right, yummy, yum, yum. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some of these card bases out. I've got a white one there. Oh, let's see what I make against the purple. Oh, that's quite nice as well, isn't it? Right, let's cut down some black. I do have some spare bits of black cardstock somewhere. Yeah, I'm just going to grab myself a whole sheet. Where's it gone? Oh no, that's blue. Oh, black. I had it earlier this week because I was cutting it up. Oh, here it is. Right. A bit of basic black. So I'm thinking these would look fabulous against that, like that. So, what do these measure again? Those are 10.5. So if I cut this at 11. cut at 7. Yes, they would. If you're into ATC making, yeah, they would. Great way to make loads of ATCs in one go. See, that I think is just so lovely, so striking. Right, put that to one side. Do another one of these. And cut this again at 7. Oh, I've got another one. That should fit on there actually. Just about. I just need to trim that down. Just a smidgy widge. Oh, no, even more. Does that need more? You know what? I'm going to get this out to do it. Because I've got a feeling this has got a better cut when you're cutting such a fine piece off. Yeah, right, gorgeous. Right, I've got this piece left to go, and it does, doesn't it, having the black? And I think it's because it just has that little element of black already in the design, so it really makes it stand out beautifully. So you may have got some detailed stamps that you could do this with, and don't worry if you haven't got the dies, you can just stamp onto some sticky note or masking paper and have a go doing this, and just use your stencils and masks. I've got plenty of other videos doing this technique. There was a stars one that I did recently that you can almost use the mask again on the white card if you wanted. Oh, you mean this one? You could even look. You could even use it as your backing for your card. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. That is nice. Right, 1, 2. I think I need to cut myself some more white card bases. 1, 2, 3. That one. I mean, you could do black on black, that one. Something quite sophisticated, I think, about doing that. Do you want to see what it looks like with this one? It's just a shame you only get 2 of these, 2 of each of these in the kit. But there we go. It's best to use them. Get them used up. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Go and get some. Actually, I think putting a slightly stumpier one is better. I say stumpy, just shorter. That's what I mean. Put that one there. Yeah, maybe cutting this down so it's a bit smaller, so that you actually get to enjoy, you know, the design a bit more. I think probably makes sense, because you end up wasting quite a bit of that. I mean, the other option is that you could put the stencil. I will do it in a second. I know what. Let me cut some more white card, and I will do something. White card. No. There we go. I'm thinking if you laid that down onto white card and then just inked black ink over it, that would kind of look cool, wouldn't it? So the black stamping just pops with the black edging. Yeah, it does. Okay, Ellen, have a great day. Right, so let's just create these quick card bases. A bit naughty of me not to have them ready. Okay, so what if I put that there, that there, and what eventually I'll do is maybe cut that off at the bottom. Get the black ink. I'm just going to move these out of the way because I don't want to get ink on them. Do I get a little post-it? Might be worth me doing that. So if I line that up there, just stick that down for a second. Okay. Lots and lots of black ink. Oh, it moved. Offset the panel. Oh, it's too late, sorry. Oh, I've just thought I actually only need to go around the edge, don't I? Because I'm going to be sticking that panel on top. Now what is interesting is because I've used this on a different colour earlier, the other colour is coming through very, very slightly, which I actually quite like because it's giving different shades to the... I know you can't have shades of black because black is black, but it's like a very dark grey. So could you use the white ink on the stencil over the black cardstock as well? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I could try that. I guess this is just a great way of making your stencil go further. Who's a naughty girl? Okay, right. Oop. You know what? Let's measure that because I want to get the correct measurement for this. Excuse me, I'll have a drink. Yes, Tracy, that would look lovely. Right, let's actually have a proper measure of this. So this is 3 3¾ by 5 inches. 3 3/4 by 5 inches, so that's just under 2 and a. Right, so if we do that at 2 3/4, yeah, so that's 2 3/4. So if we do that by 4 inches, oh, that is by 4 inches. So that's basically ½ an inch in on all sides. I just feel that's covering up too much. It needs to go in. Maybe cut it down by ½ an inch. Should we see what happens? So what did I say that was? 2 and 3. So if I take that to 2 1/4, and then take that to hold on, that doesn't make sense. So that's 4 inches already. 3 inches. Do I want? No, I don't want 3 inches off that. I want ½ an inch. So 3 1/2 inches there. So what did I say? 2 1/4. 2 1/4. So take that to 2 inches. By 3 1/4. Where's the ruler from? A shop. I think it's from like a Christian bookshop. Yeah, I've had it for ages. I think I've had a whole load of them. I think, to be honest, I bought them as prizes for like Sunday school stuff or like kids clubs, and it's just left over. I just chuck all the rulers in a box, and it's whatever one I grab out. Right, now the only problem is, the only frustrating thing is here. Look, you've got these solid squares here. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and you've got a half one there, which is a little bit frustrating because it's quite nice to be able to put this inside a block. So in order for me to do that, I'm actually going to have to trim that down even more, because that to me is just not right. It jars with me a bit, because we've got this white line going down the side, and then look, there's that gap there. Ugh. So I need to cut that down by another, I think that's 1/4 of an, what's that? Another 1/4 of an inch. So if I take that to 3 1/4, and then that to 3. Sorry about the faffing. See, I faff, so you don't have to. All right. Yeah, I could try offsetting it, I guess. I'm happier with that though. Yeah, I could offset it, but I don't know. I think when something's as geometric as that, it kind of, you know. Right, I'm going to trim this down though, because that needs to have the same border all the way around. So there we go. Sorry, it's a bit loud. Oh. Right, that's better. It's speedy. It's sometimes worth the time taking over measurements and things, because otherwise it just bugs. Like, it doesn't sit right. I suppose that's why it should pay. I mean, it would have paid me to have measured up this stencil first to figure out what was going on in Stampin' Up's head when they designed it. It needs to be straight on, but perhaps off to the side. What are you saying now, Deborah? Ah! What, like that? Oh, actually, you're right. I think that does look better. Hi, Esther. Hi, Vanessa. Sorry, I just realised it was Vanessa Bridge that just said. Where's the ruler from? So you're preferring it off to the side? Or we can do it that way. But then I'll have to do some more inking. What about that then? Yes, it's Deborah. Yes. Or go right up there. I think there. I prefer things to be at the top, if that makes sense. Have a bit of space around it. Okay, now I've got to remember where I put it, okay? When I go to stick it down. Yes, says Monica. Oh my goodness, I hope nobody comes on here who's watched When Harry Met Sally. They're going to think, what is going on? Such rudeness. Yes, it does, doesn't it? And I guess it just shows off that bit more. Right, that is on. Right. So, if you don't want to see what I've already done, you better click off now and then watch the whole thing and come back. Alright. So, I've got one card. So, this is just out of one sheet wonder. This is amazing. Right, let's stick these on. Let's get them done tonight, because sometimes I do these one sheet wonders and I don't actually finish making the cards until another day. So, I'm going to stick with you, make these cards, say goodbye, go to bed. Right, let's get this stuck down. Make sure my hands aren't too inky. Oh, I want that going downwards, I think. Get that stuck on. There we go. So, 1, 2. I'm not going to use that stencil today. I think we'll just leave that because I want to get a bit more use out of it. So, right. So, who's going to have a little play after watching me do this? I know some of you won't be able to get your hands on to this set until January, but you can have a look at your own stash and just literally pick out something that's nicely detailed and have a go using masks, and and have a look at your stash, because there's things that can be used as masks that aren't sold as masks, or not masks, stencils, sorry, the stencils, so see what you can find. Or you can also, if you have a die cutting machine, you can make your own stencils. You may have dies that actually do lend themselves to that. Stampin' Up are doing that a bit more often. There's a set in the annual catalogue that it cuts holes out, as it were. It doesn't actually cut a shape out, it cuts the holes out. So if you cut that out of some plastic packaging, you can make your own masks. Oh, Janice, great minds, eh? Right, let's just stick these. So these are sort of 2 whole sheets I got. Here's that one. So look, I think that's just so pretty. It doesn't actually need... This would be quite nice to give away as a set because they're all a little bit different. You don't necessarily have to put any sentiment on them whatsoever, because it means then you can use them for all sorts of occasions, and it's about, you know, just giving a card to somebody who you think will like it. Take care, Carol. Lovely to see you. If I don't catch you live before Christmas, have a great one, girls. All the best. Oh, thank you, Carol. Well, the colours were chosen by you guys, actually. Someone shouted, well, I asked if you wanted red, and someone said, yeah, red. And then someone said purple, and it just so happened that they all kind of worked well together. Well, purple is next to red on the colour wheel, so it should blend together nicely. Right, so that's one. Right, now I'm thinking this last one I will do black on black, because I think there's just something really sophisticated about doing a tone on tone effect, a border. So let's just do it. I know you can't see the detail of it so much, but it does look quite nice. And it's a this sort of doing it like this would actually lend itself to, you know, if you've got a squat bit of cardstock, you could stick that onto the back just to make it lift up a little bit. Let me just see if I've got anything lying around. Oh, I've got a little bit here. So if you cut that down to just under the size of your... So this is just like packaging. I always keep my cardboard packaging. Put there. So this is a good alternative to using loads of dimensionals. You can just use a bit of packaging. It's also a bit more environmentally friendly, because let's face it, our dimensionals are foam. So, although I don't know how much our glue biodegrades, but there we go. It's the lesser of two evils. Yeah, you could use fun foam if you've got it, Vanessa. I try to stay away from buying unnecessary non-biodegradable stuff. You know, and this is free. Yes, you could use the black dimensionals. Yes, of course you could. Yeah. I am going to miss those, actually. They're still on sale, the black dimensionals, but they're going off sale in January. I don't know if they'll bring it back in the annual catalogue, because I quite like the black dimensionals. But I must say I don't use them all the time, but I do for darker cards. Right, that's done. Let's get a bit of... oh, I know what. Let me just clear the decks, and then you'll be able to see these cards a bit better. Right. Take that out of the way. There we go. Ta-da! Look. Cleanish. Right, so that's one. Just score that a bit better there. So it lies flat, so one. Two. They are carrying over. Oh, fabulous. Thanks, Janice. I hadn't clocked that at all. Two. Three. So you can tell me which ones are your favourite. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that one's got a bit of the pink and the Cajun craze and a little bit of purple in it. That's 4. Hi, Vicky. They are carrying over, she said. Okay. 5. Now this one's got more pinks and purples in it. That one. 5. And then 6. It would be a lovely gift set. You know what? I sometimes struggle to find gifts for certain people, so it would do. I might just do that actually, because I have a friend who likes. So Vanessa likes 2. So let's do this. 6, 5, 4, 3. Was that 2? 1. There we go. So Esther's likes 4 and 2. 4 and 2. Tracy likes number 3. Vanessa likes 1 and 6 and 5. Oh, Monica likes 4, 5 and 6. So the bottom ones. And Christine likes number 6. And Maria likes number 1. Cool. Right, ladies, while I've still got your attention here, please, please, please give me a lovely thumbs up. It's just at the bottom or the side or whatever of the video. And if you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much for sticking with me and watching this. And please leave a comment if you've got any questions, or if you've forgotten how I did something. Please do comment and let me know what you think. And yeah, do share it out with anybody that you think would like this. I hope it's been sufficiently masculine to come under the title on Monday. I think probably with a bit of tweaking with some of the colour, we could have gone a bit more masculine, but I think it would pass just about. So yeah, you like them all, says Rhonda. Sue likes number 6. Yeah, that's super fun with the stencils. Yeah, so basically you get 2 each of these, so it's a great way of making them go further, and they don't feel like they're about to fall apart right now. I mean, they are just paper. I mean, they're thick paper, but they're holding fairly well together. So it might be that you want to use one, you know, and then keep the others to do your stenciling with. So yeah, and I've just done it on the green side so that, you know, if I ever want to use it, I can do. So yeah. You love them all. Yay. Yes, do go watch from the beginning. And yeah, please remember to give a thumb up. And also subscribe if you do like what you see, because it just means you get informed sooner, you know, rather than you having to scroll through YouTube or find me again through YouTube. It means that, you know, you've got your subscriptions there, so that you know when I've got a new video coming up, rather than always YouTube suggesting to you what it thinks that you should see. You know, if you hit that subscription button, you're more likely to have what you want to see pop up. So it saves time in the end. So lovely. Oh, thank you. And of course, if you get inspired to make something yourself after watching this video, please join Artful Stampin Space. If you go to my About section on my YouTube channel, it's got all the links there for everything. Any links to my shop so that you can purchase this. Also links to my blog, and if you want to contact me to ask for a catalogue, then please email me at ruthtrice@gmail.com. So lovely to see you all. So take care for now. Have a lovely week, and I'll see when I'll be able. Hopefully I'll be back again tomorrow night. Not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe we could play with this a little bit further to see what else it can do. But I'll see. Take care for now. Lots of love. Bye.